at this moment about 5 minutes left, and we've got a lot to squeeze in. Still to come, a special clearance deal, new mine finds, and of course the finale item that is, I'm just itching to get there, and you'll understand why when we do get there. Trust me, it's worth your while. First things first though, take a look at this. So popular whenever Jay does this. This is gonna be not one, but two bracelets, Kunzite and Turquoise together. I wanna tell you, there are, and there's only the 8-inch version available at this point. A lot of these have already been spoken for. I have the earrings and I have the ring available. Jay, I love when you do these because what's better than one? Two is better than one, right?
Right, and you wanna hear the funny story about this?
Please, go on. This one's not X-rated or anything?
No, it's not. But you know, the thing is I think, you know, what's really cool is I can actually tell these stories because it's my life. It's what I do, right?
It's real.
Okay, do you remember when we did the butterscotch amber and Cloudy Mountain? Indeed. That looked like this, right? This Panther Leak bracelet, yep. Right? And then we had the other option was in Thulite and Nephrite, remember?
Yes,
as a Today Special.
I do.
Okay, this was the original sample, and this is what I made. Okay,
no.
So look, I made this. They ordered it, right? They ordered it, and so we made. There's a couple hundred of these. Anyway, I saw the design. Well, when they were in a buyer's meeting, several people in the buyer's meeting, and the people that I'm not going to name names, but up the ladder. Let's just say, yep. Let's say way up the ladder. Okay, we're in that meeting, and they went gaga over this, and they just went crazy over it, and they said, okay, this has to be a Today Special. Right. And so that's how it got chosen as a Today Special. Now, I cannot do it in Kunzite and hit the price, you know, that they wanted to hit.
It wasn't possible.
It just wasn't possible. So, but now, we had already built this for the show. So there's only, guys, there's not thousands of these. There's a couple hundred, but that's the only couple hundred that are ever going to be made. And I don't even have this turquoise anymore. You couldn't even buy the, you couldn't make it. I have a turquoise that looks like this, that I could, you know, like maybe some Chilean material, but this is Cloudy Mountain. So you couldn't even buy it. You couldn't
I didn't
even
know this story, Jay. This is what it was born from.
This was the design.
The origin.
Which is really, so this was the design that everybody went crazy on the design. They just loved it. But you know, we couldn't do it in the numbers that you needed. No, and not in Kunzite. Number one, I couldn't get the amount of material, and also Kunzite. This is Kunzite, natural Kunzite, guys. This is not cheap. You can see. Look, it comes in crystals. See the crystal? Yeah. Now you have to understand this. This is part of out of my specimen, but this is a Kunzite crystal, and all I've done there is just buffed it. But you see that? Look at the crystal, and that's what this is made out of. This is all the natural. And you know what? I bring this rough material to show you what it looks like. Do you know I have people that bring me stuff all the time, and they'll bring me cabochons or they'll bring me beads, and they'll tell me, you know, you want to buy it? And I say, oh my God, this looks fabulous. Yeah. And they'll go, yeah. And I said, so you're mining this? Oh yes, absolutely, we're mining it. I said, okay. And so I tell them, well, you know, I don't buy finished product. And they go, well, you know, we've got these beads, you know, we want to cut. And I say, okay, well, I need to see the rough. And then they get this blank look on their face.
The blood drains from the face.
And they go, and I never see them again. And it's happened to me hundreds of times. And that's why I bring this here, because I'm the real deal. I show you that's what we're cutting it from. And the reason they can't show it to you is that either A, they're not mining it, they're not source, or B, they're enhancing it, and they don't want to show me the rough, because the rough, and that's why I can show you this. You can't enhance that rough, right? You enhance the final product. Right. That's what you enhance. You don't enhance this, you enhance that.
Thank you for all of your orders. We're counting you in. Sold out now if you want that beautiful
I would buy
bracelet.
this just for the Kunzite. I'm telling you, go